Hello friends, it's Scott from Platte River Keto. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel, you get to come along for the ride on my keto journey. Now, for those of you who were following along in my last video, I kind of teased that I was going to have the opportunity to share something with you, but wasn't quite ready to do it in the last video. The time is now. For those of you who've been following along on my keto journey over the last 4 years, you know that in addition to focusing on keto for my nutrition, I have focused quite a bit on exercise and getting movement in. Now, do I think that exercise is the key to weight loss or fat loss? No, I think it's mostly nutrition, but I find that for me, my nutrition goes hand in hand with my movement and my exercise. As I'm getting my movement and my exercise in, I am much more likely to be successful with my nutrition. And so, over the last little while, as you guys know, tax season was really tough for me, and I was struggling a little bit and wanting to get back into the groove of getting my movement in. I was kind of looking for something to amp up my workouts, and it was really interesting because I have, you guys probably know Ready Set Keto, James and Emily, and she had mentioned a product that she was using. And without any further ado, the product that she was using is from Performnce Gainz, and it's called True Endurance. Now, this is their pre-workout. Emily had mentioned this to me, and she just mentioned it. Actually, she mentioned it in her video, and I private messaged her and asked her a little bit about what she was doing, and she told me a little bit about it and said, hey, give it a try. And so I went and placed an order, and the very next day, Performnce Gainz reached out to me and said, would you be interested in having an affiliate relationship? And I said, well, honestly, I should try it first. I want to try it first and make sure it's something I like, because you guys know there are very few products that I tell you about. And if I tell you about a product, it's because I use it. Not every product I tell you about do I have an affiliate relationship with, but I'm certainly not going to tell you, here this is, it's great, if it's not something that I use or like. So I tried it out, and I was really happy with it. And so reached out to Performnce Gainz, and we now have an affiliate relationship. So in the description of this video, you will see a link to their website. And there is a code, Platte River Keto, that will allow you to save 5% on your order. And I receive a small commission if you do that. Obviously, it doesn't cost you anything, but it's a new relationship I have, and I'm really excited about it. And it's really interesting, guys. I love the ingredients in the products that they have. The one that I use is their pre-workout called True Endurance. They also have a product called Energized Reds. Now, this is their post-workout with electrolytes. Now, I personally don't use this product, and the reason I don't use it is because it contains green tea, and green tea is not something that I personally utilize actually for religious reasons. So, but the ingredients outside of the green tea that I don't use are very good in that product also. These are very clean ingredients. They're very easily spelled out, although I do have to kind of laugh a little bit on the Energized Reds. I don't know how well you can see this, but the writing is very small, and it made me start to feel very old, that I'm going to need reading glasses because I could barely read the ingredients on it. I felt like I needed to take a picture of it and blow it up. But great products. They have wonderful ingredients, like I said, and they're both keto-friendly, which is great, obviously, because that's the focus of my channel. But I want to tell you guys a little story. Oh, I wanted to share one other thing that I got from the folks at Performnce Gainz. Got a really nice water bottle or shaker bottle that I'm excited to actually use it. I haven't used it yet. I wanted to show it to you guys first before I used it. But no, I wanted to tell you guys a little story about the True Endurance, the pre-workout. Now, like I said, I used it for a little bit to see if I actually found that it was helpful to me, and I thought that it was. But you know, when you try a new product, often, I don't know about you guys, but I find if it's something that's supposed to help me, I think to myself, gosh, is this the placebo effect? Basically, that my mind is convincing me that this particular product is helpful to me. I do think that we have a lot of power, a lot more power than we think in our minds. And so I was like, you know, is this really a good product? Is it really helpful? It's not going to hurt me, of course, but like, is it really helping my workout, or is it just in my head? And a really funny thing happened. This was actually, gosh, was it Monday? It doesn't matter. It was a few days ago. As you guys may know, have been dealing with a little bit of plantar fasciitis in my foot. So when I wake up in the morning, my foot is really sore. And on Monday, I couldn't talk myself into getting up and doing my workout. So I decided I was going to do my workout in the middle of the day. And that's what I did. As I was driving home from my office to my house, one of the things that I was saying is, hey, don't forget to take your True Endurance. It will help your workout. Obviously, I've been taking it for a couple of weeks. And of course, being absent-minded, I got home and I don't remember what exactly it was, but I forgot. And I was going on my workout. I'm like, man, this feels really tough today. I don't know what the deal is. And it didn't occur to me, honestly, until halfway through my workout. I was about halfway through and I was like, I know what it was. I forgot to take the True Endurance. And that to me, guys, is a true testimonial of how well this stuff works. It really, really makes a difference for me. And I noticed it on the day that I forgot to take it. So I don't forget anymore, that's for sure. But it's a product that really, really works well for me. I really like this company. I like the transparency that they have in their ingredients. And so if you guys are interested in wanting to amp up your workout, from my personal experience, I can say that this is a fantastic product to use. Again, website's in the description, and you can use the code PlatRiverKeto and save 5% on your order. But I'm really excited about this. I'm excited about the opportunity to take my workout to the next level. I know that Emily from Ready Set Keto had mentioned how she felt like she could do a few more reps, or she could work out for a little bit longer, and that's really what I found for me. And honestly, in addition to that, I found on days where I didn't really feel like working out, I was able to take the True Endurance, and I wouldn't get too far into my workout, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. And so for me, it's been really helpful in motivating me to go. The other funny thing that doesn't have anything to do necessarily with the product, but I hope they don't mind me mentioning this, is once I've taken the product and had drank down the True Endurance, I feel like I have to go work out. So it's kind of a way to like force myself to go, is to get up in the morning, and I'm one of those people who just chugs stuff like this. So I just get up, pound it down, and then I finish getting ready and start my workout. And once I've taken it, obviously I feel like I have to work out. And so that's another wonderful benefit of this product. But anyway, guys, that's why I wanted to jump on here today to share that with you. I'm very, very excited for this relationship. Great company, love the product, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about that. I know that like exercise and movement, that whole part of things, isn't necessarily a huge part of everybody's keto journey, but I can tell you guys that for me, again, it's not a huge part of my fat loss and weight loss, I don't think, but it's a huge part of my mental health. And a big part of my why, the whole reason I started this keto journey, is because I want to be able to do the things that I want to do. And that includes hiking and being able to, you guys know that I hunt, being able to actually walk around and go up and down hills when I hunt, be able to hike, be outdoors with my wife and my kids. And I really enjoy nature. And there was a long time that you guys know at the beginning of my journey, and before I began my keto journey, that I wasn't able to do those things. And so while it isn't the number one thing, exercise, as far as losing fat, which is the whole reason I started this journey, as you guys know, I started at almost 500 pounds, and I'm down significantly from that. Haven't been on the scale in a little while, but definitely made some huge progress. But in addition to losing fat, as I've told my wife, we talked about this a little bit over the last few days, I'm not trying to lose fat to look good in my coffin. I am trying to lose fat and lose weight so that I can live my life. And exercise is one of those things that allows me to live my life. Exercise, weight training, all of that allows me to be a healthier person and more able to do the things that I want to do. So feel free to reach out to me if you're interested in that aspect of things. We can definitely chat more about exercise. I know I don't focus a whole lot on my channel on telling you the details of what I do, but feel free to reach out. But yeah, again, check out the link in the description of this video. Code's PlatRiverKeto. So excited for my affiliate relationship with Performnce Gainz. Day by day, keep calling keto on, my friends. We'll check in with you again soon.